Today I want to continue talking about scales that fall into the category of those that have certain symmetries inside of them but are not part of the triple and double black sequence of scales. So in the last video I talked about C major, and I'm going to generalize now into G, D, A, and E and show you how there are connections between those and C major. If you recall, when I did C major, I pointed out that the bridge notes between the octaves and the fingerings that are used are very important. Just a quick overview. But in C major, when you get to the bridge going into the second octave, you are using in the right hand 4, thumb, 2. That would happen in every single subsequent octave as that way. At the same time, in the left hand, in the same location, when it comes to these places, you would have 2, thumb, 4, which is the mirror finger. 2, thumb, mirror fingering. That helps to organize that area of the scale. So when you get to the bridge, you start 2 in the left, 4 in the right, the thumbs meeting in between. 4 comes over. First 4 in the right, thumbs. So that was the symmetry we looked at. We also looked at the fact that we had C's meeting with the thumbs here. And on the outside, we had the outer finger 5 and 1, and at the very bottom 5 and 1. Now, the other thing that I had shown you was that on E and A, the 3's meet. So that's another symmetry. E, A, E, A, E, A. And if you go to the 4th octave, you'll have another E, A. So that when you play through this scale, you would take note of the 3's meeting, just in quarter notes. So here's your 3's, E. Here's your 3's, A. And here comes the turnaround or the turnover. 3's again. And then 3's, keep going. Here's your crossover with your 2, 1, 4, and 4, 1, 2. So this is like an overview. Coming back. So here's your 3's. Now comes your 4, thumbs, 4 over. 3's, 4, thumbs, 4. 3's again, A. 3's again, E, straight down. The other thing you might take note of is when you're rolling out 5 fingers in the left hand, you're shifting under a tunnel in the right. Now that's something you could call an asymmetry, but just knowing that sort of alerts the brain. So as you're rolling out 5 fingers in the beginning in the left hand, you're shifting under your 2-3 tunnel. Coming down when you're rolling out 5 fingers coming down, and I'll go here if the camera doesn't pick it up, and then you're rolling down 5 fingers, we call that an open position, but you're shifting under your 2-3 tunnel in the left. It's something to know. I didn't cover it in the last video, but it is something to know. Now, as far as generalizing into the scales that I talked about, G, D, A, and E, just very quickly, when you go to the G major scale, you have 1 sharp, which is F sharp. The bridge between that scale would occur as the 7th note. So when we get to that 7th note, we have the 4 on F sharp, and we have the thumbs in between, and the crossover 4 in the left. So that if you just isolate the crossovers, you would have the 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, the 2, 1, 4, 4, 1, 2. If you can't see it on the camera, I'm going to the next octave. Coming down, you're going backwards. 4, thumbs, 4. So you've isolated the crossover in this scale. Now the same thing follows when you're in G major. You have the outer fingers at the bottom, 5 and 1. Then you have your thumbs meeting in the middle. And then at the top you have 5 and 1 again. And where are the 3's? Let's find them. They would be on, this time, B, B's, and E's. So you want that symmetry. So you want to mark those out. That's that one. So that pretty much takes care of that scale as far as its internal dissection. And then when you roll through it, thinking again, you're rolling out 5 fingers, but you're shifting on the other hand. Here's your 3's. Here comes 4 tells 4 to come over the thumbs. So here we are doing basically a parallelism in G major that we did in C. Okay, First of all, these two pianos don't match because one was tuned a few days ago, or even a little bit more, and the other one has not yet been tuned, so we have a little bit of beating between the two pianos. Now we're doing G major scale, so our routine is we do quarter notes 2 octaves, we do eighths 2 octaves, we do triplets 3 octaves, sixteenths 4, and those are all legato, and then the final 2 planes are pairs of staccato forte and then piano. So I'll give you the first measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2.